friends trying to record a podcast. Let's see how far we go.
Greetings, my name is John.
Hello, I'm Josh.
I'm Ernesto.
And I'm Diego.
Hey, John, you're so eager. What do you want to talk about? What's new with you?
We'll start. How's everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? Beautiful Sunday, right here in Torrance, California.
Yeah, might as well give out your address, fool.
Oh shit, my bad, man.
We've been working up to it. It's a dating profile too.
Hey, we just said the city, and I guess you're right. Single ladies out there.
Hello. Josh, what do you do? What are your interests? What are your love lives?
Well, I'm a Pisces. No.
No, seriously.
My name's Josh. I'm a medically retired veteran, and I'm studying for my AMP exam to become an airplane mechanic.
AMP or APM?
AMP,
Oh, AMP.
airframe and power plant.
Nice.
So I did met him. Was it your birthday? Dave and Buster's.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That was like last year. Not my birthday yet. I'm Ernesto. Talk a lot of shit. I work with Lucido. No longer with Diego. No Josh forever. That's about it. Nothing new with me.
Why not?
I like staying home and take care of my baby cat.
You're pretty much married already.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I didn't mean anything by that bit.
She gonna see this?
Eventually, one day, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble. It's alright. It's alright.
My plan is just to drop everything, not edit anything. So whatever happens, happens.
Nice.
I have a pretty different topic to talk about.
Let's let Diego introduce.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. Go.
I know we're all on our 30s years, you know.
You
And,
finally hit it.
hmm?
You finally hit it.
Yeah, and I feel like birthdays. You said I think the person that's next birthday is you, Ernesto.
Yep.
What do you plan to do for your next birthday?
I'm an old man. I'm hoping not to get too drunk, but it depends who I'm with. And just survive the following day.
Survival.
I know.
Survival.
I know we're all of us four were there for your last birthday at the Buster's, and I honestly say I had a pretty good time. So it just came on that.
Thanks
What's
for
next
coming.
for you? Yeah, no worries. Yeah. What's the next celebration for you? Any ideas?
Something has changed, but Ernesto doesn't want to bring it up.
Which one?
The C++.
Oh, yeah. Working on a side project right now. Working on developing a game. So I'm learning how to do that on the side. It's going to be years before it comes out, probably. But hopefully, not too long. Hopefully, it'll come to fruition less than 2 years. It'll be something actually working.
Well, that's my question for the birthday.
What am I going to do for my birthday? Yeah, you're right. Sidetrack. Josh, focus. I don't know. I think this year, probably the week before, week after, I'm going to take my parents to Casa Sanchez. It's a Mexican place where they do mariachi. It's cool. It's fun. Afterwards, we can throw a party.
Speaking of cities, it's a nice city. Not the thing I would like to live. I mean, you live in a pretty good, perfect place, you know.
Walking to places isn't that bad. Keep it at that.
Yeah, you're right.
But our producer, Diego, what's new with you? What do you do?
I'm plotting world domination. Like, okay.
Good job, Brain.
I'm down with it.
I just need my pinky.
Just tell me how much and I'll join.
You definitely do look like a brain, though.
He said I have a big head, this motherfucker. That's fucked up.
Looking for questions.
But just
What-
about what?
What do you want for a question?
Do you have a question, Josh, you want to ask?
Let's see. What has changed currently, like today, that in your 20s you didn't expect for it to happen? Like positive change or negative change?
I think we have a pretty obvious one. Having a podcast with 4 guys right now on a Sunday afternoon. I did not
Nice.
expect that in my 20s. This is like very, like, I don't know, just different from what I experienced in my 20s.
What did you experience in your 20s?
Lots of hangovers.
Punching walls.
Yeah,
Walking
punching
drunk
walls,
3
you know,
miles.
sleeping, with a headache. But actually, which is, it's a positive thing. I woke up, came to my apartment, set up for the podcast. That's something I will never do in my 20s. What about you, Josh?
Well, I got to retire early. That's a positive change.
Must
But
be nice.
Where you still doing your A&P.
yeah,
And how's that going?
it's going good. I'm getting good scores, but I just got I'm trying to get like 90 and above for like my test scores.
Before our close friends, when you plan on taking that test? I had to ask, or else you didn't go.
Oh,
Why you didn't ask?
Shot fires.
Fire shot. What do you call? End of this month or in 2 weeks?
Nice. So I think John's working up to the real question. What are you gonna do jiu-jitsu with him?
Oh, I don't. I quit all that. I used to do jiu-jitsu in Florida, but
That was part of the military training, right? Or
nah, it wasn't. It was extra.
oh, it's extra.
It's like extracurricular. You sign up, you pay like a monthly dojo fee. Like whoever rents the dojo or place, they just ask like whoever goes to pay us like $30, and they just like show you some moves, and we just we got gis and everything, but what was it? You just roll and exercise basically.
Do you still have your gi?
Actually, I do.
It's
Well,
too
we
tough
have-
for you. No.
We have a free week over there, our training facility.
Actually, we do.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I haven't like trained in
Are you gonna
years.
plug him in?
Just kidding.
Hope any of the guys at the gym see this. It was John's reason why he don't do it. It's his fault.
Also, I guess coming back for something that I didn't see in my 20s, now I see the 30s is positive. More working on my physical and mental health. You don't think about this when you're younger, but that shit does get to you when you're older. So one of my prime focuses was this year was just like exercise as much as possible and keep up with my my mental health. It's been working pretty good so far. And next year, just keep doing what I was doing this year, and that's it. Yeah.
I know a change in the 30s, that 20s it would have been easy. Get a 6-pack.
I agree.
You still do it.
A 6-pack of beer, yeah.
That's hard to do that at 20. At 21, we're good. No, it's doable. It's just the motivation to do it and continue to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're older, you get more responsibilities. Like if some of us, like let's say you find a significant other, grow the relationship, move in, your job, you have priorities to do. It's less time to do kind of hobbies, but I feel like you do have to make some time in that day for to exercise or like mental health. But I try, even by the end of the day I'm really tired. I wake up sore. But it's you have to try some way or not. But I feel like it was easier when I was younger, less responsibilities. But I feel like I'm doing okay with it.
So what you're saying is when you were younger, it was less responsibility, but now that in your 30s, you feel more independent and strong.
Yes, I feel like as for a person for me as I was in my 20s or teens, I didn't feel that I have much responsibilities. Just like they say, go to school, do your homework or a part-time job, and then that free time just hang out with friends or party. If I wanted to exercise, I will exercise. But my mind was a different in the mindset. When I'm older, I have a your job, full-time job. Like, and let's say like more responsible. I live alone, so it's like I have to. And have pets. I have to take care of my pets. Pay my rent. You have cars, so pay your car payment. You pay your bills. It's like a lot of things to do to support yourself. So it makes less time for you to be physically active. So uh it's called being an adulting. I don't know what you guys call it, but yeah. So it takes a lot of mental stress on. I feel like it does. But like when I was younger, let's say I live with my parents. To you, for me, I feel like my parents will pay rent. I don't have to pay rent, so it's like something that you don't big weight off my back. Thinking but now I have to. Oh, I need to work as to pay rent. It's different. Or I have to buy groceries. Before I just opened the fridge and there was groceries in there. Now it's like my fridge is like, oh crap, it's empty. But yeah.
It's either you go buy groceries, you eat out, or you just starve for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, being old sucks. Everyone that said don't have to grow up so fast, they're right.
Is that saying like when you're younger you say I wish I was an adult, but when you're an adult like I wish I was a kid again? It's full circle.
But I kind of gotta disagree with you. Working out every day at the same time, it's not good for the body.
Body needs.
Oh
to
yeah, I
rest.
agree with that. That's something I have to work on. But I work out 4 times a day, 4 times a week, which is Monday to Thursday, and I do rest Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I get 3 days consecutively. And I want to work out tomorrow, but I'm not gonna do it because I told myself I got things to do. I just want to sleep. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's something that I'm working on.
You also gotta work on that brain though. I mean, I'm not a fan of reading. It's not gonna do it. Puts me to sleep. Yeah, I want to learn other things. Do more.
I mean, you have the ultimate tool in your hand, the phone. So if you could look at
And
pictures,
alcohol.
if you could look at memes all day, then I guess you could learn something. Yeah.
I should be a meme creator.
There you go. It makes money, man.
So I've been looking up questions to ask. I'm gonna throw this one out there.
No, I did not have sexual relationship with that woman.
Wow. I'm not gonna put you out there.
You okay?
Damn.
I got one then.
Okay. Let's try this one. What's one thing you would change about yourself?
Very broad or like very
Too many things.
yeah. So many things make.
Like, there's a lot I want to change, but I'm way too comfortable with living the way I am.
Okay.
I need to change smoking cigarettes, eating right, exercising. That's about it. And making time for studying for my test.
Damn, Josh speaks the truth.
I don't think so, definitely.
Mosito, you?
Just like Josh said, too many things, you know. Way too many things. But one of the main things I do want to concentrate is like I've been eating out a lot lately. A lot of time to cook. I did was meal prepping earlier this year a lot, constantly. And chicken salads. But I just haven't had time. I feel like, right, so I have a secret. I've been playing this game a lot, quite often. So after,
Not a secret.
yeah,
We know. Viewers never
I'm
know.
almost done with it. So I feel like
It's never done.
once I'm done with it, I feel like I'll have more time towards myself, bro. Like I can't go to sleep at 1 or 2 in the morning anymore. It's not good for you. Because you want to play that game.
Okay, you can't just say this game without saying it. You're like, what is it?
A copyright, bro.
Copyright.
So-
you can make mention of it.
So yeah, so that's one thing. I'll eat healthier, you know. So I drink less, I guess.
So pretty much the same answer. Okay, let me ask you this then. If you could go back and change one thing about your past, what would it be?
Damn, one thing about my past.
Let's change it up. Don't mention the whole working out.
Actually, I don't think I'll change anything about my past because then I wouldn't be here. I mean, all of my mistakes led me to this moment here, and all my, if I don't know if they're mistakes or not, if they're right or decision or not, it still led me to here. And I feel like it's perfect in a sense to me, but there are some minor things that would change about myself, like throw the trash at least every couple of days, to like to or clean the litter box every other day than once a week, because that shit smells, dude. Yeah, like, you know, little things like that, you know, like be more
Consistent?
consistent. Yeah, be more consistent. Yeah. Dang, you're asking my question. Yeah, I'll be more consistent. You know? But that's something I will do. Other than that, big parts of my life, I don't think I'll any change. I don't think I've made a big mistake yet. Well, if I do, then we'll come back to this question in the future.
Neto?
What would I change right now? That was a question, right? The original first one?
Yes, what would you change from your past?
No, what was the question before that? And I'll get to that.
Question before that.
Things I was hoping to change. Listening, I guess. Actually getting help for my mental health.
Okay.
That's what I wish I would have changed before. Because I knew always sleeping late, that was a problem. I've always had a very short attention span. It's always made kind of volatile. It's like you're sleepy, you can't focus. It's like, that'll make anyone angry. I wish I would have focused on that and worked on it and taken care of it in my past. It's like I feel like I have so much potential now to do things. I'm focused, and I feel like I just wasted it. And honestly, who knows what I could have done and where I'd be now if I had taken care of that. What would I change now? Or if I could change one thing, what could I change? Not spending money on cars. Or doing things in cars.
Damn, triggered. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I've seen that. Thousands of dollars. Don't even drive it anymore.
Yep. Spent too much money on car parts. And at one point I had like 6 turbos just sitting there for no reason. Just money thrown away. So yeah, I wish I had avoided that. Modifying cars.
He's like, I want a hybrid now. I like my hybrid.
I love my hybrid. Like what anyone says. What about you, Diego?
What would have changed from my past? I probably would have stayed in school. Finished my college degree but then again, like I see it more as like college degree wise, what I studied for, I see it more as a hobby. So if I would have stayed with it, I probably would have grown to hate it.
Yeah.
So do I regret it not staying in college? No. Would have been better if I would have stayed and gotten my degree? Probably. But what's done is done.
I think you're doing okay. From my point of view.
Yeah.
From what I know you.
Have a roof under my head, so we're good.
Place to stay. Pets.
Expensive hobby.
Hobbies.
It's how,
Yeah, well, reptile hobby is a little more expensive than this one. Mr. Josh.
Oh, Mr. Josh. What could I change?
I think
I already know.
You already did though.
you spoke about it, right?
You did. What could I change? Whatever topic we're on now.
Oh, new topic now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I think you were gonna say something right before
Yeah,
talk about this.
That's my ADHD.
Oh. Let me see. I saw this speaking of being older, I saw this on Instagram. I saw this reel or story about a person having a house party, and everybody's one of the I guess the house owner starts putting like ketchup, mustard, or like on the floor its wood floor, just throwing it on the floor, right, in a little pile.
The homeowner.
The homeowner, yeah, and then he brings out a vacuum cleaner, right, and he's like, in one scoop, in one go, the vacuum cleaner cleans everything, and everybody at the party is just so mind blown by everything. So I was like, damn, that's what adulthood is like. The older you get, your little things like that make you so happy.
Yeah, that's my guilty shame.
It's
But-
like, that's like the thrill of the party. Just like your brand new vacuum cleaner just cleans all that.
I did buy new vacuum.
Yeah. Think of that too. I mean, I bought a new mop. I haven't opened it yet, but
Yeah, how come you didn't get the O-Cedar?
what?
O-Cedar.
What's that?
It's a little mop that the mop head spins. So it's a bucket.
Damn, so cool. I mean, technology is so advanced now. Like, before I just the bucket and mop. Now it's just like all these things you have. Pretty cool. But that's like talking about boring stuff because we're old.
What I want to know is how come you haven't bought the little robot.
I dated a girl that had the little robot. It's huge.
Yeah.
That thing is huge. And she said it didn't work as she thought it would be. And I was in her apartment. I would smell it still. Like I'm not sure what kind of litter she was using. Or
It's
but
probably
I still was smelling that. I didn't like it.
it's probably because she didn't buy like Febreze or
Also, she was
scented.
pretty messy, so it makes sense. I don't think she cleaned it well stuff, you know.
Okay.
It was I just remember it was like a big purple sphere right there in the middle of the living room. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, when you see it on the ads, it doesn't look that big, but in person, I think it's pretty big decent size. But I do have to tell you that thank you for introducing me for that litter with a little the wood litter, whatever. It works wonderful. I love it. I don't know we're talking about cleaning cat's poop or pee, just random. I feel old now.
Anyone get any new toys? Like something you bought recently that's enjoyable?
I did buy a mop. That's
Okay, how long ago did you buy this mop?
About like 2 weeks ago, the box
Oh,
was
I
still in
knew
the
it.
box.
Just ask him how many geese he has now.
I already know. He told me the other day.
11 keys.
I heard 8.
No, I counted them this morning actually. I have bought a pink one because they were on this gym that we go to. They were on sale for 25% off. I was like, you know what? Why not buy a pink one? You know, 2% the gym because it has their logos on it. So I was like, yeah, 11 Kimotos, keys. That's embarrassing, I think. Or
That's over $1,000 right there, dude.
Yep.
that sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, it's not our problem. It's yours.
I mean, I wear them. Don't get me wrong. You know, I like them. It's for me. It's like I thought about it, and my coach said this too. He's like, well, you're in this for a long run now, huh? I'm like, pretty much. I have to invest myself in it. So, I did think it's a bit very excessive for me, but then again, I was like, it's my money, YOLO.
How many months have you, I guess, been doing jujitsu, or years?
Not years, not even months. It's what, 3 months? I wanted to start earlier in the year, but unfortunately I suffered a broken wrist last year.
Oh, I wonder why.
I spanking the monkey too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Spanking or beating?
No, but yeah. So it took about
some concrete. That's what it was.
It was what, October 4th last year. Jesus Christ, we're in October 8th, so a year ago. Yeah, so it took about maybe till June to feel better-ish. I still was skeptical of trying it, but right now it feels pretty good. So if they try to wrist lock me, I'm not dying in pain. But it's I suck at it. I don't know anything about it yet. Don't even sure what I'm doing, but it's something that a very good exercise because at the end of the hour I'm like gasping for air, sweating so much. I feel like I'm a faint, but it's worth it, and I feel like this is something that's a hobby that I'll do for many coming years. I do hear a lot of older people talking about, I started it when I was 40, 50, late 30s, and they've been in it for like 15 years, and they like it. It's not. It's for me. I don't do it for competition. I just do it as a hobby, and I find that very inspiring, and hopefully I don't injure myself because you could get injured.
No. It's that when you're gonna get injured.
Oh yeah. So when you're gonna get injured? Question. I mean, yeah. Speaking like Diego, his second day of gi, his nose gets broken. Yeah, very unfortunate, but I lost my partner for a couple weeks. and their nursing needs to start going.
Again.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
But it's a very intimidating sport at first. Like, I was really scared and really intimidated. The first month I was very nervous, shy, and scared. But once I got it, now I just go there and sit down and train and roll with anybody, and I feel good. I feel confident ish. I feel like I'll survive the 5 minute rounds.
So what do you find more intimidating, Krav or Jiu-Jitsu?
Jiu-Jitsu, because I jumped in when they're I don't know what was going into. You get me? It's like everybody's rolling in the floor together. I have zero background in any type of wrestling or grappling martial art. So that's for me. It's like, I don't know. I've never been a grappler. Never been really good at like physical contact with someone else on the floor. So it's like, it's like more like when you strike. When I've always got tension like to boxing or like striking martial arts, because you have distance or not as holding each other. But also when you jump in, it's like you don't know what to do or what's good, what's the correct things to do and not what to do. So I was afraid of like going too hard or too soft or just laying there and not do anything. But as I went to classes, you learn little by little what's okay to do and what not to do. And also like about jiu-jitsu, when it's a grappling sport, so there's no hitting, so you cannot hit anybody at all. So, and also I didn't know if I could grab the gear or not. Can I do that? But then you learn, you could do these stuff. Your opponent's gears also, you could use them against them. So it's like very interesting. That's pretty much it for now. But next one is to start going again.
Yeah, everyone's right. I need to start going. I need to stop being lazy about it. I'll be there Tuesday.
Just go for your birthday so Angel could.
Oh, great. Get whipped by everyone. I'll be like, who is this guy? Why are we hitting him?
Yeah, so
Josh, where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going, Josh?
Shit.
It's free.
It's free?
It's free.
For a week.
John's there Monday through Thursday.
When do you guys want me?
That whole week.
Tuesday, Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
Alright, John's gonna have to send me the address and time.
We'll give it to you.
I actually have a flyer. Let me go get it. No, I'm glad now that I found this lifestyle of being physical active. Don't get me wrong, eating is amazing. Would love to eat steak every day, filet mignon, but don't need exercise. I mean, I like running, but running, you can only run for so long, I guess, until it gets boring, or like Forrest Gump. It's like, all right, I think I'm ready to go.
I got the opposite about running. When you get the runner's high, it's usually around, there's two of them. Like, the first one comes around 5 or 6 miles. And the next runner's high comes around probably 12 miles, depending how far you run. But usually when people run 26 miles, all your energy is spent at mile 18. And going the rest of the way is just trudging through snow or sand. You feel like your body's made of lead.
Damn, I thought I was running a mile or 2 miles a day, but then running 5 miles, 6 miles, 12 miles. I don't know you're the kind of runner, Josh.
Well, when I was in the military, I was a runner, but it was I was doing it for mental health reasons. I had way too much stress on me at that age. So I had to take it out of somewhere. So I just ran from base in Florida to Andrews National Park and back. And that's about a little over 20.
How often did you do that run?
I only did it once because afterwards I couldn't move. I was literally I woke up and I was just stiff.
You were cramping.
Yeah.
So have you ever run a marathon before?
I want to, but I would have to get back in shape and quit smoking.
Maybe it's something you should do.
That is true.
I mean, I ran a marathon once. I was 13.
A full or half?
Full marathon. 26.2 miles. 2006 for Student Run LA. I'm not sure that program still exists, but that was when they first introduced it to our middle school. We were training for about 8 months, slowly for like mile, 2 miles, and grew. We did 5K, 3K, 5K, 10K. Then we ran 18 and then 26, the marathon. And damn, I was proud of myself. But would I do it again? Yeah, that's something I would do again. You ran a marathon before, Nelson?
Never.
You, Diego?
I was always more of a sprinter. I'd have like explosive speed. That's it. Most I've run is 5 miles, but I just get so bored.
Yeah, I'm not a sprinter. I'm more of a jogger, type of person. What about you, Diego?
My knee hurts.
So 30s.
I thought we were gonna do a marathon next year. You lied to me.
We should have been in fucking mid training already.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Haven't done shit.
Are we doing Murph next year?
Oh, I am.
Are you doing Murph next year?
Me? Yeah, I'll do Murph. Why I didn't go this year? Besides not wanting to.
You not wanting to?
Yeah, that's probably it.
You probably go, oh, I'm sleepy.
Was it Saturday or Sunday? It was Saturday, wasn't it?
Was
Yeah, I was at
Saturday?
work.
Some
Yeah,
Memorial.
there's
Motherfucker, how you gonna be at work?
I was
if it's a
at
holiday?
work. Yeah, you're right.
For Memorial
Yeah,
Day.
I know.
The fuck?
I'm no veteran though. Josh here. How come you didn't do Merv?
Merv, I never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No, what did it stand for?
It's not an American thing, right?
Huh?
It's not an American event, right?
What?
Murph?
It's
not.
mostly a CrossFit, like schools that teach CrossFit that do it. Like, so Murph, you start with a mile run, you go straight into 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and finish with 1 mile.
Oh,
You're
you're right.
supposed to do it with a 20-pound vest on, but no thank you.
It is a CrossFit thing. Damn CrossFitters. Jesus Christ. So toxic.
Doing any of that would just destroy me right now. Any of it. I'd be lucky to pull off like 10 pull-ups.
Like last year, I did the first mile with a 20-pound vest. That was it. I couldn't, no. I didn't even try doing everything else with a 20-pound vest.
Mm.
This idiot did the runs with a 20-pound vest.
I did it,
The
yeah.
miles.
I'm sorry, it is an American workout. It is, I'm sorry. For Lieutenant Michael Murphy, he was in the SEAL team. But yeah, so it is a mile run, 100 push-ups. I'm sorry, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats. I just remember that. And another mile run.
That's what the last mile was the hardest because of all the fucking squats you just did.
Yeah, and I remember I did it with a 20-pound vest. And boy, did it suck.
Wait, do you still wear the vest or working out? Or no?
No, I did it for the Murph.
That vest belonged to Anthony. I threw mine away.
You're like, I don't need this.
Yep, don't need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Since we're talking about the military, I'm from the Air Force.
Thank you for serving.
And my brother was Army.
Nice. The only thing I hear, like, everybody hates on the Air Force because it's one of the more less taxing on the body and you get treated better, which is true.
I mean, it doesn't help that the other branches refer to you guys as the chair force.
Yeah. It's because
Work smarter, not harder.
pretty much, but we all do pretty much the same thing, but like there are aircraft mechanics in the Marines and Navy, just like in the Air Force. I'm not sure why there's such a disparity between branches, but there is rivalry between each branch. I'm not gonna say negative terms, but most of you know.
Yeah, I do.
The one I find the funniest or the piteous is the Army sending crayons to the Marines.
I was just gonna
Fucking
say that.
awesome.
I was just gonna say that right now.
Dang.
It's pretty funny if you think about it.
I was just gonna say that. You read my mind.
John? What in life or what about life are you afraid of? Like, what is it that you fear?
That's a very broad question. I fear a lot of things in life. I don't know.
What's a big one?
My fear? It depends on I don't know. That's a good question. What I fear? What I fear? I think I'm actually doing pretty good about not fearing anything. But what I fear about life? Damn, it's a good one. I don't know how to explain it or have an answer for it right now.
Would you fear running into your ex-girlfriend?
I already went through that fear, and I called Ernesto about it. So that's what you know. And I did have a panic attack. And let's go back a year ago, John. So I did run into my ex girlfriend, and I guess at that time that's something I would have feared. But and what's funny, I did experience that fear. But now since that fear is over, it's just I don't. If I see that person again, I won't feel anything. Like it's already done. I faced my fear. But yeah, so so I did run into her. I also felt like I did pretty good. I faced it in a pretty good way, and I did needed to call somebody, so I did call somebody, and I called Ernesto and explained to him what happened, and he told me that the way I went about it was a good way, and they made me feel better, and I just moved on from that. So yeah, but at this time, that was a good way.
Good example.
Good example, yeah, very good example.
What about you, Josh?
I know my fears. I just don't like talking about them because it's like everyone has this fear, but the older I get, it gets heavier and heavier, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
What is it?
In
You already kind of
simple
talked about it.
In simple terms, it's fear of loss, like losing things or losing people. Because, I lost my grandparents, like, in the military, and I wasn't really there to take care of him. So, because I was working. But now that I see my parents getting older, it's shoved in my face. Like, now it's your turn to step up and take care of everyone. That's all.
Yeah, we all have that fear. I mean, loss, it sucks. And you're right. Every year it's just getting closer to looming over you. But there's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of just an acceptance. Like, you know it's coming. Can't avoid it. Can't run from it. It's just you gotta tell yourself it's gonna happen. You gotta figure out how you're gonna go about it. You can't tell yourself be strong about it. Like, it's there. Yeah, you can like tell yourself and kind of train yourself. You just have to figure out a way to cope with it.
Okay.
Because you got to be able to present yourself the way you would want everyone else to kind of take care of themselves too.
Alright.
Like, you want to be strong the way you'd want everyone else to kind of be strong. Like, be together.
Yeah.
That's right. It'll be alright.
Deep, deep. You're a good friend, Rustin.
Something. For me. I already talked about it, but becoming a burden. Because, like, dementia is in my family. I think it's a death. But I think it's just being a burden on someone to be taken care of.
If you go senile, Ernesto, I'll take care of you.
Damn.
I'm okay with people, because no matter how old you are, mental illness is gonna come get you.
It's true.
Those two words have been said a lot today. Mental illness, mental health. Very strong topic that's been talked about a lot recently, this newest years. So a couple years ago, when I was younger, I never really heard about it. You hear it, but when you heard mental health or people that were like, I'm sorry if I'm like coming like very like naive or something, or that I don't know anything. But when I would hear it when I was younger, people that were like in the mental hospital. But now that I'm older, the more people talk about it, it's like their mental health, like stress. They don't feel good. They physically don't mentally feel good, and it's a different. I see it in a different point of view. Even I feel like, oh man, some days I don't feel good. I'm tired. I was like, damn, I'm not mentally healthy right now. I need to relax or do something to distract myself and then to feel better. But then I do get what you're saying about now, like being a burden, because you're not mentally right or you suffer from like mental illness. It's like you don't want people just take care of you, stuff like that. But what about Diego?
What?
What's one thing that you fear in life?
Ending up with the wrong person. So being in a relationship is to be in a relationship. I'd rather just stay by myself than end up with the wrong.
I wish Lawrence was here.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would suck. And, a lot of people do it.
Just to be with somebody, nah, fuck that shit. I'd rather be with myself.
Same here. If I don't feel it, I'm not gonna do it. That's just how it is with me. If I don't feel like a connection or that I like someone, then I'm not even gonna go for it.
Okay, so
But there's also the other aspect of putting yourself out there. I mostly stay home, so I'm not putting myself out there as much as I used to when I was younger.
okay, so this happened to me. A friend, coworker, and I got along well, so I'm like, you know what? Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So we started talking, went out a couple of times, but then started getting jealous on things that don't really make sense.
Yeah.
Like she got the last one where I saw you know what they say the straw that broke the camel's straw back. She started getting jealous of with my godmother. I'm like, dude,
Whoa. That's
we're not even official. You're already showing hints of jealousy. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Nope. We're better off as friends.
okay.
So you wouldn't, if you have a good relationship with a friend, you wouldn't to see what happens.
Yeah.
Even if, let's say, if Vanessa was a girl, you two get along, where you actually
Yeah.
play with the idea of like,
But if the relationship crumbles or fails in the end, at least now I know that person is not for me. You know, it's kind of like how they said acceptance for fear of loss. It's you gotta accept that that person is that way with you in that type of environment. You know. And since they turn into like, as you said, jealous, it's not a good environment for you to be in.
jealous, toxic, that's what you got. Okay.
Good one.
Boy, laughing
I
at
know.
though. You know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Yep. But okay, so then what is it you find attractive?
Don't say Asian. I'm kidding.
Physically,
Doesn't have to be only physical.
uh,
Things that you find attractive.
No, but let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. When you're gonna ask a person now, you're gonna fucking dating profile. You're gonna swipe yes because you like what you see, not because of what you're reading.
Yeah.
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 So the first is gonna be physical. What physically do you find attractive on a female?
I mean, everybody has a type. You know, everybody. You know, we all have like different things about.
Raindrop tits.
Okay, that's very specific. But
Not the type that are like balloons, but that are like the shape of a raindrop.
so when
That's a great
okay,
personality trait.
That's a great personality
No.
trait.
this is a good thing. Let's say that you have a dating app, right? I'm speaking to you, Josh. You're
Okay.
going through pictures. So the first thing you look at is the woman's breast to see what type of shape they are.
That's the first thing they fucking show.
No,
The
no.
fucking first picture is a fucking tits or ass.
Unless they don't show anything.
I mean, well,
Just face.
just fake. Yeah,
Yeah,
but is that the
exactly.
first thing that you look at the shape of their breast?
I think so, cause like it's just innate in all, like, kids and men, like they breastfeed you when you're young, so
But I mean, there's plenty of girls out there that breastfeed with almost no breasts.
But if we're talking about him, like for me, let's say this is for me. I don't think I've told you guys this, but when I was like on dating profiles, the first thing I look at is the girl's makeup, the type of makeup they wear. I have a type, like certain type. I like rockerish looking chicks, like goth chicks. If the way they self express their makeup, it's what I find attractive. It's like damn, or you know. But I always end up with a different type of girl. I don't know why. But my type is like, what I would like is like a rock girl, a rocker that likes like
So
rocker, like
emo, quote unquote.
not emo and gothic, different completely things. But yeah, it's like
same tree, different branch.
yeah, like wearing black all the time. That's what I like. Well, yeah. So, but that's the first thing I look when I was in dating apps and stuff like that. The type of makeup they wear, and even
When
in
you
working in makeup, it's fine.
were?
You know,
When you were,
when I was, yeah.
when you are you still dating?
No, I haven't been there for months. I took a break. It's don't
Too
have
much
time.
work.
Not too much work. I just feel
You
like
getting confused.
when no, not even well at first it's like you're on it, it's addicting, it's really addicting, but after that you get burnt out and then you don't want to keep the conversation on going on. I was like, God, why do I have, I don't want so much conversation on, and then I work, trying to work out, going on dates, trying to plan a perfect time so I can go on a date. It's like, it's too much, man. It's like, it's now I feel like dating, I was like, you have certain expectations. But I do miss when I would go out, hang out at the bar or like be in this event and just meet people like that. Hey, what's up? Now you can't do that. I feel I can't do that because I feel like a girl would think, oh, this fucking creep, stuff like that. But you said gumdrop tits.
Raindrop.
Raindrop.
I've never heard that say before.
Yeah, that's super specific.
Super specific. I like girls' eyes. The eyes. Those crazy eyes. Wait, what was the question?
What do you find attractive?
I'm a girl?
Yeah.
The eyes.
Or a guy?
We don't discriminate. Whatever you're into.
For a guy, I have to look at the bulge first. No, just playing. No, for a
So
girl, yeah.
that's what he does jiu-jitsu. I just gotta.
No,
Trying
it's
to put the wrong head on.
their eyes. Yeah, that's something that I like to look at.
Yeah, for me, similar. The eyes, the smile, personality.
No, but we're talking about the profile. You can't tell that. And like when you look at someone's picture.
That's not true. Summary too. If we're going just by profile photo, like by photo itself, yeah, smile. Like because for me, teeth is like a big thing.
Because you have horrible teeth.
I have horrible teeth.
Exactly.
This year though, I start to.
What about you, Diego? Like seeing a girl's picture on a profile without knowing anything about her, just looking at that.
Probably smile.
Not eyebrows or something like that.
Hey, there's some people out there that can rock fucking the look without having eyebrows.
Are you right?
It's true. Not a wagging.
No cholo eyebrows, Sharpie eyebrows? Damn.
No, but smile, physical, petite. Like I know the person that we spoke about earlier is not petite, but I guess also.
What about the raindrop tits? I'm sorry, that's like
Trust me, once you see them, you'll never want anything else.
I am mind blown by that.
These are heavy boulders.
That was like, wow, I've never heard that. I was like, what? That's cool. And to each their own.
So by that, do you mean something like Elvira big or
No, you said no balloons.
no balloons? So small.
So you want them like a little saggy then?
Yeah, like raindrops they look saggy, but they're not. They're like very soft. Like it feels better to cup them than cupping like hard balloons. That's just my preference. I don't know.
I mean, to each their own.
I know Ernesto's a big boob guy, so I feel that.
Whatever gives it away.
We always talk about boobs, so I'm a butt guy, waist guy. You know, I've always liked thicker women. Skinny girls, I just feel like very vulnerable or feel like very fragile. You know, I used to say the bigger the better, but depends on my mood. But I do agree. Eyes, smile. Smile's good, you know. And what else?
We'll just get posted all the chat we can get. You're objectifying women. I'm like,
I'm not justifying all
they
women.
do the same shit to us,
Yeah.
so what the fuck?
I love all women, all types, all sizes, all the colors of the rainbow. I love them all. True story.
The other thing you could look for in pictures is on dating profiles, right? The first picture you would look for is their front face picture. The main picture is if they're smiling. It should be by themselves. And then the next picture should be like either with friends or an animal to make it look like, you know, you're not living alone. And then the third picture is either, you know, more friends or just one friend and an animal. That way you seem like you're friendly and like people like you and you have friends. That way you'll get a higher chance of getting picked. That's what they say though. I'm not sure if that's true. If people like take into account whether they're smiling or have friends or have a pet or animal.
I agree. And also, I feel like we're all in the 30s. I feel when dating apps start coming out, maybe what? Early 2000s? Mid 2000s? It was easier to meet up people now than it is today. It was harder, more stressful. I do remember when I was younger, like early 20s, I would meet up people really fast right away. Now it's like, I have to talk to them for like a whole month before I meet them. Like, I'm not down for this stuff, man. But yeah, I know who changes the subject because we don't want to be objectifying women here.
Should we take a short break?
Oh, yeah, that was an hour 10 to
How many hours was that?
Hour 10.
hour 10.
I gotta take a biz.
Yo también. I'll go first.
Alright, Josh, we're gonna start taking phone calls.
Damn, we need to fucking have Josh here all the time, man.
Why?
That's deep, bro.
It's okay, we got time for the next 30 minutes right now.
I just.
Why are you gay?
He speaks the truth. Like, god damn, this fucking the nipples that come in worse out of his mouth are so powerful.
Raindrop tits.
Bro,
you're gonna.
I swear to God, I have never heard of that before.
What's your show, Musito?
Raindrop tits. What the fuck is that?
You'll be a believer. Trust me. Don't make a believer out of me.
Raindrop tits. That's crazy, dude. I like it. I used to go grocery shopping, dude. It's fucking embarrassing.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Why?
I gotta go see Dave.
What time?
Like in a little bit. Like I can stay a little bit longer. It's just I just want to know how much longer you want me here.
No, we're almost done. I know Diego has to be at his parents by 6:30. It's almost 5.
Okay, yeah, I can stay a little bit longer, like till 6:30.
Yeah, because Diego has to go. You know what we should do next time? We should have a list of topics.
We've
to
already
talk about.
said that before. We never do it.
The next 45 minutes, let's choose a topic. You want to do paranormal or you want to interview this guy?
I want to introduce this.
Okay.
About what though?
Well,